So we're going to be talking about why you are not hitting your money goals. Hello, hey everyone. Okay, so hello and welcome to today's live where I'm going to be talking about why you are not hitting your money goals. If you don't know me, I'm Natasha from Natasha Clark Coaching, mindset and business coach for female entrepreneurs. It's helping you to be able to create the life of your freaking desires, right? With ease and flow. I am not about hustle, okay? So if you want to hustle, then this is in the right page for you. Let's talk about why it exactly is that you are not hitting your money goals. And you may be thinking, oh, it's because Tash, the clients are not out there, or I have raised my prices and nobody will sign up, okay? Let me answer this first and foremost. There is a client at every single price point. There is a client that will come in, and if you charge £40 an hour, someone will go, that is way too expensive. And then there'll be somebody else to be in a mastermind, it's £40,000, someone goes, sign me up, freaking bargain, this is incredible. There is a client at every single price point. So first of all, know that. Second of all, it's all about your energy. So if you haven't already worked on your own money story, that is where I would definitely say start. Because what would happen is you're going to project how you feel and think about money, you're going to put onto your ideal clients. You're going to say, well, they're not going to pay that because I wouldn't pay that. Or when I first started, I didn't invest into da 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 da. This isn't about you, this is about your dreamy ideal clients. And just because of what you think and believe about money doesn't mean that your ideal clients will. And that should also show you that you need to do that work on your money mindset first. Second is energy. It's all about the energy. And you may be like, Tash, yeah, but I'm feeling hyped. That's not what energy is. Energy isn't always being like, yeah, being the loudest person in the room and being animated. Energy is about you as a person, what you stand for, how you can come into a room or go on the live and people go, I just love your energy, Tash, it's contagious. And you've got to think about when it comes to me as a person, when it comes to this clip, when it comes to this highlighter, everything is energy and energy is everything. So why is money any different? Why is everything energy and we can never run out of energy, but yet when it actually comes to money, we go, yeah, don't think I can hit these goals. Why? If money is energy and energy is money, why can't you? So how are you thinking, you feeling about what it is, the money goal that you want? That is more important than the strategy that's going to teach you to follow this, okay? How much do you believe that you can actually earn that? Are you backing yourself? That's what I want you to think about. Are you backing yourself? Are you going, yeah, if you've got any doubts that are going to come up, guess what? If there's a resistance, there's a pull, you're not going to do it because that negative Nelly inside of your brain, your subconscious mind is going to go, you can't do this. I don't know what that Natasha's saying. She can do it, but you can't. No. You won't be able to make that money. No, only special people make that money. Only people that are more smarter, more thinner, more blah, 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 blah. All that rubbish. So I'm going to teach you a strategy of when you are feeling like resistance around your money goal, how you can actually do this. So I'm going to welcome in Lenny, my ladder. Okay, I'm just going to position this so you can all see Lenny the ladder. So let's say, now I'm going to talk about numbers, and remember, they're just numbers, it's just energy. So I don't want you to take a gasp and go, I can't, I would never be able to make that money. Forget that, okay? Do not judge this, do not take this on as your own reality. See it and just hear it for what it is. The numbers don't mean anything. So let's say your goal is to make 20K. So let's say, Tash, you know what? I really want to, can you see this if I put this up here? Yeah, okay, perfect. I really want to make 20K, like that just feels good. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, 20K, oh yeah, what I could do with 20K, amazing. But then doubt kicks in. Who are you to make £20,000 in 1 month? Not a chance can you make that. It may not even be, that negative Nelly, the Karen inside of your brain may not even be that harsh. You just may be like, don't think so, girl. You've never done this before. So what I want you to do is, you don't have to get a ladder to do this, it's just me to explain it, because as you know, I'm quite a visual person. So I want you to go down that ladder. Okay, well what if there was a lot of resistance towards 20K, what if I was to make 15K? How does that feel? We've gone down 5 grand. Listen in, girls, close your eyes, feel your gut. And if you have resistance and pull towards it, and instantly it's making your body go like this, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can never do that. No way can I do that. As soon as you've got that, we know that we need to go down that ladder. So then what I want you to do is go to the part of your brain where you have done this before. Go to a number that you have already received, achieved, smashed in your business. So I'm just going to pick, I've just literally picked numbers. So 5K, right? Now yours may not be this numbers. Yours may be 100K, 50K, it could be that. It also could be, haven't made anything in my business, so the most I've ever made is 1,000. So then that's where you'd be right now. So let's say this is at 5K. Okay, the numbers don't mean anything. There is an example. You take on that number for you. So let's say we've got 5K. So you put this here, right? And you're like, okay, 5K, and you're like, but I've done that. I know I can do that. So now we've got the belief. Karen, that negative Nelly's not inside going, you can't do that, you've never done it. You're like, actually, I done that last month. Yeah, I can absolutely, why can't I? So you've got a blueprint now of what you have already done. So your brain doesn't go, you can't do this, because you're like, yeah, I can, because I done it last month. She may come up and go, but you can't rinse and repeat that. If you made it once, you'll never make it again. I remember when I made my first 10K in my business. Of course I was ecstatic and I was like, yeah, open the valve, woohoo, let it rain. And then I was like, the doubt kicked in. Oh my gosh, what if I can't do this next month? Oh my gosh, what if I'm just a one-hit 10K wonder and it never happens again? And every single money goal that I have gone up since then, it has come in, it's kicked in. Even at my best launch, and when I've launched again, I'm like, ooh, I don't know, you've done that one launch. Can you do another successful launch, right? Of course, that negative Nelly's gonna always try and come up. But that's where your job comes in. You're stronger, you're the CEO of your mindset, not Karen, not your negative Nelly. And no disrespect to anyone Karen's here. Karen's a lovely name. So don't take the name on. Just negative Nelly, Natalie, Natasha, you can call it whatever the hell you like. But I'm going to do a whole different video about how to overcome your subconscious mind, because you are stronger than that. But I'm going to get back to topic here. So 20K, no. Even 15K, we've taken 5K off. We're like, no, still can't do this. 5K, we're like, oh, well, we've done this. Okay, now lean into, oh, what feels good? Because this is called the ladder of probability. What have you actually want to do? And then come down from that. Well, I've actually done that. So the likelihood and the probability of me being able to do that again and me being able to back that. So then we pick something in the middle. So lift this up a bit. So 11K. There. Right? Now it's 11K. Oh, this feels good. Okay, it's a stretch because you may have only ever done 5K in your business. So you're like, oh, this is stretch, this is a double. Now, if that still has got resistance, get what? You get the pen, you get the paper out. What feels good? Maybe it's 7 for you, maybe it's 6, maybe it's 5.5, right? The point is you need to lean in and start to trust your gut, because your gut will make it feel good. So for example, when you're leaning into that and you're thinking, oh, 11K, yeah, that excites me. That makes me feel, oh yeah, this is possible. I could actually near enough like over double my money. I made 5K, I want to go to 11K. Then, so once you've got that feeling where it starts to feel good and you're like, oh yeah, this makes sense, good. Now what we do is I want you to get your journal and get your pen and actually write out what that 11K means to you, as if it's already done. What are you spending it on? What are you going to treat yourself to? Where are you going to invest into your business? What does it look, feel, vibe like? What are you wearing when you've made that money? What does it feel like when that notification's just come through and it tells you, or your accountant sends you the end of month, your accounts, and you're like, oh my God, I've done it. Yeah, freaking done it. Get into that feeling, that energetic feeling, because listen, you can't fake it till you make it. If you've got resistance around 20K and you're like, oh yeah, it would feel like this, and I think it would feel like this, and what I would do with 20K, but there's resistance towards it, girls, you might as well give up on that number, because there's so much resistance towards it. Your brain's just going to find all the evidence of how you can't make that money. We don't want that. We don't want resistance. Whereas when you come down the ladder and you go, oh, this feels good. It's a stretch, of course, because you're over doubling the money, but it feels good. So then you can lean into that energetics of it. Then you can start to think, oh, this feels really good. This feels achievable. Remember that point where before you made that 5K in your business, I'm sure you had doubt. I'm sure you felt, oh, I don't know if I could do it. And you've done it. So what's the difference? Just the energy. If you could do it then, why can't you do it for this? It's just a different number. You're putting the power on the number. You're going, I can't double my money in a month. Says who? Who says you can't? Is it True, that you can. Have people done it before? Hell yeah. Have people done triple that amount of money, quadruple that money? Of course they absolutely have. So what's going to make that different for you? It's the power you're giving it. It's the power you're saying, I can't do this, they can, I can't. That's a load of BS, we're not going to entertain that, right? So then when you're sitting there with your journal and you're leaning into, it's happened, it's a done deal, oh my God, this is what it feels like, this is how much tax I'm going to pay on this, like in an exciting way, like yes, I get to pay the tax man that because I've made that, I get to pay the VAT man, you know, depending on how much money you make in your business, you may not be VAT registered. Sitting there thinking, oh my God, I feel so excited, I'm going to do this, and I have this much cash in the bank, I'm going to put this into my profit account, I'm going to invest this, I'm going to hire this person, whatever it may be. Get into the excitement of it, the energetics, and as soon as any of those doubts come up, that's when you need to go back and you need to journal and get back in that money, okay? Give me some hearts if you found this really helpful. I hope you have. So I want you to actually, don't just do this as shelf help, go away and actually take the action and go and do this right now. Literally, once I finish this live, go off, get your pen and paper, do your ladder of probability and say, right, okay, what feels good to me? Send me a DM of what your money goal is and how you feel about that. Have a great day. Bye-bye.